My name's Dave Meslin, and I'm a community organizer. Very often in political dialogue, we see people gravitating towards polarized views on an issue. We love casinos, we hate casinos. We love taxes, we hate taxes. And I think the answer for most of those dilemmas or questions lies somewhere in the middle. And I think most voters lie somewhere in the middle. And one of the reasons I think people are turned off from politics is because people feel like they need to pick a team, and they don't want to. I spent 10 years working on issue-based campaigns in Toronto, trying to get more bike lanes, working on issues about how many billboards there are and the proliferation of outdoor advertising and the visual environment. But in the last 5 years, I've shifted away from that, focusing more on how do we get more people engaged. I'd like to think that if more people were involved with decision-making, we'd end up with better policies. Some of the best ideas of how to make our schools, our parks, our libraries, and our transit work as best as they can, those answers will come from the people who go to the library and ride the transit, not necessarily from the people at City Hall. So it's really about crowdsourcing political innovation. I think we need to realize that getting people into a room for a town hall isn't enough. Engagement isn't just about showing up and inviting people to participate. We need to explore ways of facilitating. I mean, it's a real art to facilitating a dialogue in a way that doesn't push people to a yes versus no, but actually gets them explaining what their real concerns and fears are. But by getting people to participate in budgeting, for example, it's not just that it's more democratic from an ethical point of view, it's that it actually creates more informed voters who then might actually vote better and could create a more constructive discourse at City Hall. The fourth wall exhibit was something I launched 2 years ago to get people talking about how we can make municipal government more accessible, more participatory, and the response has been overwhelming, and not just in Toronto. So the desire is there across the board. Both politicians and citizens are hungry for ideas of how we can make politics work and how we could increase constructive discourse and dialogue. I think what motivates me in my work is that I have this really strong sense, and it might be naive, but I have a really strong sense that we could have a political culture that looks entirely different, looks and feels entirely different than what we have now. I think we should set the bar a little higher and expect it and demand it.